And it's the Celtics to start out. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. We've got Wallace. Rip Hamilton out there with Chauncey Billups. Then there's Williamson. And it's Ham in at the 3-slot. And it's sent back by Wallace. And now here's Hamilton, the fast break chance. Billups from outside. Kevin McHale pulls it in. Pass to Ainge. Inside. The shot's good from Parrish.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
And that begins what should be a terrific battle between these teams.
Now here is Hamilton. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Johnson against Billups. Johnson, the pass to Bird. Down low, here's McHale, and slam dunk by McHale.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Pass to Hamilton. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Johnson against Billups. Just 4 to shoot. Fires for 3. And the jam by Wallace.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Billups against Johnson. And that one's good by Billups.
Continuously working in close. Billups earning that bucket.
Johnson, the pass to Bird. On the wing, Johnson, who's guarded by Billups. The shot's good from Parrish.
You can't have a better start than that, connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Detroit making a switch here. Milicic is checked in, and it's Parrish with the jam.
And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Pass to Hamilton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Hamilton just constantly working his tail off. Excels shooting it from mid-range. Just always on the move, constantly working off screens.
That's good from Hamilton. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Pass to Parrish. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Parrish has got 8 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Right side Billups over Johnson. Bird pulls it in.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over.
Count it. Bird's got his second bucket tonight.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Now Williamson. Still scoreless. Phillips, no good.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. Rip Hamilton picks that one up.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
Shoot two. Larry Bird taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Bird. One thing we see sometimes, players opting to represent themselves when it comes to signing a contract. In other words, Tim, they don't have an agent. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think most players, Kevin, understand that the numbers are pretty set, particularly for the superstar. If you know you're going to get a supermax, why not keep more of what you make? Why pay an agent?
That's a good point.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Outside, Phillips. Pass to Hamilton, and they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Now here's Parrish. He's got 8. Now here's Hamilton. Outside, Phillips. Williamson with the screen for Phillips. No good from outside.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Pistons trail by 10. Outside, Phillips. Williamson with a screen for Phillips. Hamilton outside. Five to shoot. To the middle. Here's Milicic. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Celtics leading by 10. To the paint, and stolen by Hamilton. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Ainge against Phillips. Launches it. Parrish grabs the board.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Now here's Bird. He's got 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The lead now in single digits.
Chauncey Billups.
Ainge with the ball. Nothing on the board. A timeout called by Casey Jones. He's ready to talk things through with them. And so it's Boston with it. They're leading by 8. Pass to Johnson. Here's Parrish. He's got 8. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Kevin McHale with the finish.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Johnson with it. Phillips picks him up defensively. The Celtics making a switch here. Redmond's checked in. James checked in for the Pistons.
Substitution on the court.
Johnson outside. Bird dishes to McHale. Rebounded by the Pistons.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Phillips passes to Hamilton. Just 5 to shoot. From the top of the key, the 3 from Phillips. No good. Still playing with the cold hand. Makes him just 1 for 8. Here's Bird. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Now here's James. The kick out to Phillips. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to McHale. McHale's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Pass to Hamilton. Uncovered. And McHale pulls it down. McHale's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Bird with the jam.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
Oh my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. They double-team Bird. And Kevin McHale the bucket on the assist by Bird. 6 points for Kevin McHale.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Pistons making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's James, still without a basket. The screen from Campbell. The shot. James misses.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, that's just a wasted opportunity.
Here is Seasting. Kite passes to Vincent. 5 on the clock. Pass to Seasting. Takes the 3. Campbell grabs the board.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's Fultz.
And foul call. Sam Vincent. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here is Hunter. Pass to Milicic. Clock at 4.
And the defense not making things easy for them.
Detroit, no good that time either. It's tipped and stolen by James. Fultz, the pass to Milicic. Now, here's Hunter. Defended by Vincent. 4 on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. James gets the bucket. Boston leading by 12. Here is Seasting. No scoring in this one. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Wedman. There's a screen from deep. Good on the three-point shot. And the Celtics lead by 15.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
James looking it over. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Vincent the pass to Seasting. Pass to Wedman. Pulls up. Tries again. And it's Walton missing. Pistons trail by 15. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. James has a two-pointer. Again, James missing.
Wait, it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
Pass to Vincent. And so it's the Boston Celtics finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And we'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
You give any team this many second chance opportunities, it's going to put you in control.
On the floor for Detroit, you've got Chauncey Billups, Marko Milicic out there with Campbell. Then it's James. And it's Folks in at the small forward position.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
That free throw good from Walton. So Walton nails both of them. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 17. The screen from Campbell. Three-pointer. And it's rebounded by Bill Walton.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Seasting passes to Wedman. Here's Vincent. He can't get that one. Solid defense right there from Billups. Over Vincent. Detroit, no good that time either.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Walton has screen on James. Shoots from the high post. A second chance effort. And the basket by Walton.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
And regardless of the big lead, he just doesn't slow down.
The screen from Campbell. From deep, James. Boston grabs the miss. McHale's got his seventh rebound here tonight. Redmond the pass to Vincent. Here is Seasting. Pass to Wedman. Holding up top. 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep three. Rebound, Detroit. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Celtics leading by 19. Redmond the pass to Vincent. The shot's good.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
For the Celtics, they come into this one following a loss to the Heat in Miami. Outside, Billups. And Campbell throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And here's a timeout from K.C. Jones now. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Detroit making a switch. Hunter's checked in. On defense, Detroit, 19-point game. Bucket is good. Vincent's got his second bucket of the night.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Outside, James. The screen from Campbell. The three. James, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Now here's McKay. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line for your Celtics, Kevin McKay.
Shooting two.
2 shots.
And that one falls for McHale. Parrish is checked in for Boston. Bird comes in for Vincent. Ben Wallace, he's checked in for Detroit. Hamilton comes in for Hunter. That one misses.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more visible.
Pass to Hamilton. Wallace. Redmond pulls it in. Celtics leading by 22. And the call will be against Ben Wallace. That's his third foul of the game.
And that is his third foul of the half. Now they've got to make a tough decision.
Darko Milicic, he's checked in for Ben Wallace. Here's McHale. He's got 7. Pass to Seasting. The Celtics working the ball around now. To the inside, Parrish. And it's Parrish with the jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Here's Milicic. Back to James. The screen from Campbell. Stolen away. And here we go. Parrish dishes to McHale. Offline with the baseline jumper. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Hamilton kicks to Billups. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, that's the kind of play that can earn you a spot on the bench.
Here is Seasting. James covering. Seasting passes to McHale. And it's in there. 9 points for Kevin McHale.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
James outside. To end the drought. Rebound Boston.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Nice shot by Bird. Bird's got 12 points in the game.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Bird's gone a nice 5 of 6 shooting from the field. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
The rotations right now are just not good enough. That's going to be a problem.
Johnson's checked in for Boston. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Williamson's checked in. Now James. Pass to Hamilton. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
Johnson finds Bird. Shoots. Here's McHale. And it's Williamson with the rebound. And so it's Detroit with the ball. Phillips passes to Hamilton. Shoots over Bird. And Hamilton gets it to go on the assist by Phillips.
Chauncey Billups.
Phillips has got 4 assists now tonight. Johnson against James. With the fadeaway. And it's Bird missing. And here are the Pistons. Now here's James. Hamilton outside. Campbell is screen on Johnson. Hamilton dishes to James. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
The shot's good from Wedman.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Detroit with the ball. Pass to Billups. No one near him. And it goes down 2 points. Billups has got his second bucket.
And Billups is a shoot-first point guard, someone ready and willing to let that one fly.
Johnson, the pass to Bird. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
He better be careful now. That's 2 on him, and the last thing you want to see is for him to pick up his third before the half ends.
Danny Ainge is checked in for Wedman. Billups with the ball. Campbell is screen on Johnson. Pass to Ham. Hamilton outside. Campbell is screen on Ainge. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hamilton. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Celtics on offense. They're on a 17-6 run. Johnson kicks to Ainge. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Pistons ball.
And now look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers coming into town. Then on Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers.
And looking at the Hornets matchup, that will be the 8th contest of the year for them. Should be a fun one.
Walton's checked in for McHale. And then for Detroit, Milicic comes in for Eldon Campbell. And James subbed in for Chauncey Billups. Hamilton's gone 50% shooting tonight, firing away 4 of 8. Ainge dishes to Bird. To the middle. And the basket by Walton. Walton's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Pass to Hamilton. Wide open look. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Now Walton. On the wing, Bird. He's got 12. Screen by Walton. Inside. Just 5 to shoot.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
And so James will bring it up for the Pistons. Pass to Hamilton. Shoots over Johnson. And it's Hamilton that time on the assist by James.
Mike James.
James has got 3 assists in the game. High post Walton. Back to Johnson. Walton a screen on James. Johnson the pass to Walton. And Walton throws it down.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And Williamson throws it down.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Last game for the Celtics, it was a loss to the Heat. It's Bird, top of the key. Back to Ainge. Pass to Parrish. Over Milicic. And it's Parrish missing. And it's Detroit's ball. On the wing, James. Down low, here's Bird. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Now here is Hamilton. He's got 14. It's tipped and stolen by Hamilton. James outside. Pass to Ham. Here's Hamilton. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Hamilton's got 16.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
And here's Bird. 14 points for him. Count it.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The Celtics have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Campbell, he's checked in for Milicic. And Hunter subbed in for James. Free throw good. Bird. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Hunter. Pass to Hamilton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
It's on Danny Ainge.
Team foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Line for the Pistons, Richard Hamilton, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Hamilton hits both of them. Now Johnson. He has yet to score. Pass to Bird. 2 on the clock. No good on that one. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Celtics out in front, opening up a huge gap. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Detroit Pistons.
This is the worst kind of basketball. No flow to the offense, just jacking up shots.
So what's with this game plan? I mean, what are they trying to accomplish out there?
If it's getting an earful from the coach, I'd say mission accomplished. And it's time now for the best part of the show. Let's see what the fans have to say. We've got one here from NBA champions 1995. Would you rather play in today's league or your own era? Kenny, you want to start us out?
Ooh, that's a tough, because I do get curious about how my game would translate in today's games. Guys taking so many threes. I was a good three-point shooter. But I still take my era. I can't argue with success.
Yeah, my era, I owned it. No better time for me to be in the game.
Owned it? Okay.
Yeah, well, that's good, because if you guys were playing now, who'd be sitting here at the desk with me?
It'll be Shaq Jr. and Kenny Jr.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from Rip Hamilton in this one.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
McHale is out there with Parrish. Then it's Ainge. Then there's Bird. And it's Johnson in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Wallace with a screen for Hamilton. Pass to Wallace. Shoots over Ainge. The three from Billups. Good work defensively by Johnson. With the drive. And stolen by Williamson. And now here's Hamilton, the fast break chance. And it's good, 2 points. Hamilton's got 20.
And dependable at running the offense. Billups just understands his teammates depend on him to get them involved.
McHale up top. Out to Bird. McHale setting the pick for Bird. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Ham. Bird covering. Hamilton against Johnson. And the wide open shot from Billups. It's good from long range. Billups has got his third bucket of the night.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Johnson with the bounce pass. Bird. Rebound by Wallace. Pistons trail by 20 to the paint. Here's Hamilton. Good D by Ainge. Johnson kicks to Bird. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And Parrish is an active big man, someone that uses his size and length well on the offensive glass.
Pass to Hamilton. Wallace with the screen on Ainge. 6 to shoot.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Billups. He's got 7. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Williamson. Second chance shot. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here's Johnson. Still yet to score. Chalk up 2 there.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him. Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
On the wing, Ainge, covered by Hamilton. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Bird, over Ham. No good from Bird. So it's Detroit now. Just 4 points, that's all they've given up here in the second half. Hamilton outside, lets it go with the 3. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Billups has got 6 assists in the game. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Johnson dishes to Parrish. The Celtics working the ball around now. On the wing, Bird. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Bird's got 19 points.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
Look from Hamilton, and the Pistons getting another bucket right there. Boston leading by 19 points. And it's Bird missing.
That's an awesome defensive effort. A great contest right at the rim.
Hamilton the pass to Billups. Wallace with a screen on Johnson. They get it back. Nice shot by Wallace.
And as one of the strongest guys in the league, that's where Wallace wants to operate, down in the paint.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, the NBA studies other leagues. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "I'm a fan of what baseball did with the pitch clock and the size of bases, increasing the engagement and the entertainment value of the game. If they're able to make changes, certainly we shouldn't be afraid to do the same." Back over to you guys.
Some forward thinking. Allie, we thank you very much. Now here's Billups. Following the miss by Robert Parrish. Nice shot by Hamilton.
And this is really what Hamilton does so well. A premier mid-range scorer who just finds ways to create space for that shot.
Now here's Johnson. Nothing on the board.
Garvin had second personal foul, first team foul.
McHale setting the pick for Bird. And it's slammed in by McHale.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Pistons trail by 17. Outside, Billups. Pass to Hamilton. Lets it go from the wing. And the dunk by Wallace.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Now, here is Ainge. Now McHale. And the shot is good. McHale's got 6 here in this quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Mike P. James checked in for Detroit. And the Pistons with possession here. Trailing by 17. And Hamilton now atop the key. Parrish grabs the board. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Billups passes to Williamson. Nice D from McHale. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Celtics. Bird outside. Back to Ainge. Pass to McHale. Just 5 on the clock. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Williamson with the screen for Billups. Rebound Boston. McHale's got 11 rebounds in the game. Back to Johnson. Up top, Bird. Beyond the arc. The offensive rebound. And it's Parrish missing.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Celtics leading by 19 points. Bird dishes to Ainge. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Johnson finds McHale. Here's Parrish. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside, James. Here's Hamilton. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And the Celtics with possession here. Danny Ainge on the wing. Covered by Williamson. McHale kicks to Johnson. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Tries the spin move over Johnson, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Down low, McHale. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Williamson. Bird against Hamilton. From deep, Billups. Larry Bird grabs the miss. Bird's got his 5th rebound in this one. Jacks up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Bird's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is just what Bird does. He makes shooting from range look easy.
Pass to Hamilton. Inside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by McHale.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Walton's checked in for McHale. Wedman comes in for Danny Ainge. And it's Seasting in for Johnson. Here's Milicic. And no good that time. Here's Boston now. They're on an 11-2 run. Here's Wedman. Nice defense from Wallace.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Hamilton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Take a break.
And they have left the defense scrambling because they have found success in the paint, which has allowed them to play inside out.
That's good from Hamilton. The Pistons making a change here. Campbell's checked in. Hamilton hits both of them. Boston leading by 22. Screen by Walton. Here's Vincent. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Vincent's got 6 points. Vincent's gone 3 for 5 from the field. Richard Hamilton on the wing. A minute 20 left to play in the third.
Sam Vincent. Second personal foul.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
Pistons, Richard Hamilton. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Hamilton. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. The baseline J. The shot by Seasting, no good. Now the Pistons with it. Here's Fultz. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Richard Hamilton.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Here is Seasting. James defending. Wedman. Rebound, Detroit. Campbell's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Here's Campbell. Pocket 6. And here's James outside. Wedman pulls it in. Wedman's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Vincent's shot is good.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Vincent's gone 67% from the field, 4 of 6. Now here is Hamilton, defended by Vincent. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Wow, what a smart play. He recognizes the smaller defender on him and takes it right to the rim.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
And what a performance he's put in at the free throw line.
1 shot.
That's good from Hamilton. Vincent with it. Puts up a deep 3, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Boston, closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll take a quick break, and then back to the action here. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Campbell is out there with Milicic. Then it's James. Then there's Chauncey Billups. And it's Fultz in at the small forward. This seems to be an era, Tim, of parity in the NBA, but some say there has been a lack of rivalries as well, kind of the culprit.
Well, I think it's tough to have rivalries as often now because you need some sort of a history in the postseason, and I just don't think we've had it. Kevin, also, I think it's because some of the stars have changed teams as frequently as they have, makes those rivalries less likely.
Can you think of the last real rivalry we've had in the postseason, even going to the finals?
I think it has to be Steph's Golden State Warriors and LeBron's Cleveland Cavaliers, 4 straight finals appearances.
Second free throw, no good. Pistons trail by 21 to the inside. Good work there as it goes.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
Here is Ziesting. Down low, here's McHale. It's blocked.
And the opposition has to be more aware of Campbell on defense because he's adept at coming up with those big blocks.
Shot clock at 2. Vincent misses. And it's Detroit's ball. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Fultz, no good.
And from that spot on the floor, you think the offense has the advantage, but with those two guys, it actually is the other way around.
Vincent on the wing. He's guarded by Billups. Pass to Walton. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's McHale, and it's Kevin McHale with the finish.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that math work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out your supporting cast than ever before. And he's got to be careful now. One more foul and his night is over.
And the Celtics making a change here. Bird's checked in. Hamilton's checked in for the Pistons. Bird against Hamilton. Bird passes to Walton. Great play by Bird to set it up. Bird's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Milicic kicks to James. Here he goes. Hamilton left side. Shoots over Bird. No good from Hamilton. Boston leading by 21. Here is Ziesting. Pass to Walton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Hunter's checked in for Darko Milicic. That free throw good from Walton. Tim, as we look at the area of modern medicine, isn't it amazing how it's helping extend playing careers?
Yeah, it's really incredible, Kevin, how these procedures now are so much less invasive guys come back sooner and they're able to play longer. Just look at Klay Thompson gifting his 2022 championship ring to the doctor who performed his Achilles surgery. Now that's the kind of impact these doctors are having.
It really is amazing. Phillips, no good.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
And stolen by Phillips. Now Detroit moving it up. Nice shot by Hamilton.
Well, his production is not in question now if he could just get his teammates involved.
Seasting passes to Bird. McHale inside, covered by Hamilton. And another miss by Boston. Pistons trail by 20. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got assist number 5 here tonight.
I'm telling you, he is doing absolutely everything he can out there. He's just not getting enough help.
Here's McHale. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Detroit foul. Richard Hamilton. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Kevin McHale. 2 shots.
And that one falls for McHale. Parrish is checked in for Boston. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Wallace is checked in for Hunter. And McHale drops them both. So, Tim, in the past, it's always been accepted that the veteran-laden teams would have an edge. But I don't know if we're seeing that as much now. What do you think?
Well, I think you used to see a lot more continuity with rosters across a number of years. But nowadays, much shorter contracts means you have teams that evolve and change more regularly than ever before.
Almost feels like you got to be more nimble as a franchise than ever before.
You absolutely have to have much more forethought because you keep these groups together for a shorter period of time.
First free throw is good. Hamilton hits both of them. Boston leading by 18. It's Bird, top of the key. Here is Seasting. James covering. Shot clock at 5. McHale passes to Bird. Here is Seasting. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here's Billups. Pass to Hamilton. Pulls it up. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Hamilton's got 41.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
Bird passes to McHale. And he banks in the layup. 24 points for Kevin McHale.
And Bird gets a lot of love for his scoring ability, but he's also an outstanding passer for his position.
Pass to Hamilton. He's feeling it. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here is Seasting. Now Bird. Hamilton with some nice D. Pistons trail by 18. Outside, Billups. Shoots the 3. McHale with the rebound. McHale's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Count that bucket. Bird's got 24.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
Tim, the NBA is always changing, but any predictions for the league that you kind of feel we're going to see around the corner?
Yeah, Kevin, I just think the influx and the impact of international players is going to be even stronger going forward. I think a lot of guys have seen the success that those players have had in the NBA, and hopefully it inspires even more great players internationally to want to play this great game.
And for a short time, you played overseas. You saw a lot of them firsthand.
I sure did, and I was in France well before the French influx really hit this league, but I knew then that was the goal.
Celtics leading by 20. Ainge up top. He's guarded by Billups. Bird outside. Hits it from three-point range. He has 29.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
To the middle. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Bird's got 31.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Now here's Billups, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Here is Seasting. He's guarded by Billups. You know, Jim, you hear some players now feeling they're being unfairly criticized. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I do believe it can get personal at times, but listen, if you are in this league, I think it helps to have thick skin because you are going to be criticized from time to time.
But players do pay attention, don't they? They know what's being said and written.
They pay a lot more attention than they let on, Kevin, believe me. And if they're not listening, somebody in their inner circle is, I promise you that.
Nice shot by Hamilton.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Walton up top. Here is Seasting, who's guarded by Billups. Vincent misses.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
I totally agree. That is not what they were looking for offensively.
Billups, no good.
He's been way off the mark in this second half, just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
Vincent misses.
Those are the ones you definitely have to make. Sometimes there's just enough defense to make a miss.
Hamilton, and yes, a nice assist from Billups. Hamilton's got 47 points.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Here is Seasting. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Pistons, Richard Hamilton at the line for one.
One shot.
That's good from Hamilton.
Yeah, since the break, he has been in attack mode, and he is living at the line.
Here is Seasting. Pass to Wedman. Now here's Walton. Covered by Williamson. On the clock.
Carlos Williamson. Third personal foul. Fifth team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Bill Walton, taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Walton. So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watch shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied hard.
Well, there's no question Del Curry was a guy I watched because he needed very little time to get that shot off, coming off of his screen, got there late against him, and learned my lesson.
And we've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Larry Bird.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. .157 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Seasting passes to Vincent. Pass to Wedman. Shot clock at 6. Here's Seasting. Rebound by the Pistons. Williamson's got his fourth rebound in this one. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Here is Seasting. Here's Wedman, who's guarded by Billups. Wedman, the pass to Seasting. Screen by Walton. Inside, and stolen by Williamson. To the inside. Here's Wallace. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
No good on that one.
You have to admire the physical nature of Wallace's game. On both ends, he puts the power in forward.
The Celtics making a switch here. Fields checked in. He hits the second from the line.
Well, that's the problem, playing catch-up at the end. Every point matters, but at least it wasn't an empty trip.
Fields a screen on James. To the middle. It's tipped. It's taken away by Wallace. In the corner, it's Hunter. From beyond the arc, buries the deep ball. 16-point lead. Here is Seasting. It's deflected. And the 3 misses. Now James. Oh, and wide open, nails the J. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And now we present the player of the game, Larry Bird.